Those who love Aussie rules will tell you that it's more than just a game. And that's certainly true for one group of players in regional Queensland. Footy is helping them make their mark in a new country. And the benefits are certainly not all one way. Allyson Horn went to meet some of the potential stars of the AFL.
In a football-mad country town, any space can become a field. The perfect spot for refugees to learn a quintessentially Australian game. But there's more at stake than just the final score.
Pop it, faster. Let's go faster.
I think that a lot of these kids and families were just looking for something where they could connect with the broader community, the wider community.
The greatest thing about it is the kids really feel a part of the system. So there's that real buy-in from not just what we're trying to achieve, but what the kids are getting out of it as well.
It's my passion, making new friends. It's Australian game, so I want to be part of Australia.
Over the last 5 years, hundreds of refugees have been resettled in Toowoomba. That's raised some challenges.
There's been a second arson attack in 3 months on a mosque on the Darling Downs.
The mosque was set alight before 2 o'clock this morning and was extensively damaged inside. A similar attack in January didn't...
I think, if we're really honest, there have been times where some of our refugees and migrants have experienced racism. Some of the Muslim women, particularly because they wear hijabs, have experienced discrimination because of their religious backgrounds.
So we need to be really sharp and we need to defend.
Church pastor Ross Saville saw a need to bring the community together. So he turned to a much-loved Australian pastime.
But you did really well and I was very proud of the effort that you put in.
Now more than 50 refugee boys and girls play in the Toowoomba competition.
They seem to have that real natural skill level and picked up the game tremendously well, which we were really surprised about.
10-year-old Zimrah Hussain first touched an AFL ball last year, but already she's a self-confessed footy fanatic.
I'm in centre or sometimes rover. So if I'm in centre, we have to make a wall, so we do rebounds. In rover, you have to be on the ball.
Nicknamed the Afghani Axe, she's been picked in the region's representative squad, where the quick-moving, tough-tackling player is breaking new ground.
Playing like in hijab and stuff, it was a little bit weird for them, but they were asking me what is it, and then I said it was our part of our culture, and they're used to it now.
I think she has broken down all sorts of barriers and preconceptions that people may have. People have kind of watched this little girl run onto the field with a hijab on, and then they watch her play and they watch her enjoy the game and they watch her just go for it. And I think all sorts of things happen when we start to get to know people as people.
Her mother, Zimrah Hussain, couldn't be prouder, though Aussie rules remain something of a mystery.
When they shout, I said, did they score goal? And he said, yeah, they score goal or they make point. Then I say, oh, okay, then I cheer up. Still, I don't understand the game. Do you have any training tomorrow as well?
Yeah.
What time?
Sakina and her 2 daughters arrived in Toowoomba in 2014, Afghan Hazaras fleeing a lifetime of Taliban attacks.
They killed women and they got inside the bus and they identify Shia Hazara women and they shoot them on their heads. These concerns make me decision to protect my daughters.
She says the AFL helped her family build a new life and overcome misconceptions.
When you will be in a community, they will know you and they will change their thoughts about you.
Hello. How you going?
But as the refugees became more engaged, Ross Saville noticed some were falling behind.
It all started because of some of the mums, the refugee mums, who simply said they were struggling to help their kids once their kids got past maybe grade 2 or 3 or even before that.
Each week he rounds up his players for some off-field coaching.
We're going to get underway in just a moment. We've got a few away.
Volunteers from universities and high schools tutor the refugees and help with their homework.
That will bend and they're pliable, so that's right. So you can write that one down.
It's a model that's literally changing lives.
I just have a sense of satisfaction seeing some of these kids who were failing certain subjects. You know, they get a C. I think that's cause for celebration.
Now my daughter, her grade is growing up and growing up. This year she is now school captain.
Tell me, what's this? My life with a football fanatic.
Yeah, my sister wrote this about me for her assignments.
And it says here that you were the girl who didn't know about AFL, but now you don't know how to live without it. Is that true?
Yeah, it is true.
Already, Zimrah Hussain's been talent spotted through an AFL multicultural development program.
The greatest thing that they've been able to pick up very quickly is the hand-to-foot coordination part of our game, which can be the hardest thing to learn.
I want to play in my future and I want to be professional.
It's a future Sakina Hussain never dreamed her children could have.
Now they are playing and they are in this beautiful life. I really feel satisfied. Yeah. And I really feel I'm in heaven.
I think I'm inspired by their courage and their determination. I think I get far more from them than they do from me.